Hello and welcome to today's lesson from the world's leading experts on confinement, our prison residents. When we ask them what enables them to not just survive but even little by little thrive in the decades of confinement that they experience, what they share comes down to one word: hope. Something happened in their lives that made them hopeful for the future. I remember one story of this one person who was sentenced to 35 years to life. He was seemingly a pretty big deal, very violent gang leader. And when he went to prison, told his family, "This is my lifestyle. I will never change. I will be," I don't know what word he used, gangster, criminal, gang member for the rest of my life. Just accept me as like this. And 15-ish into a sentence, maybe 20 years into a sentence, his grandmother, the only person in his family that he felt connected to, was on her deathbed. And a little bit later, he saw a photo that was taken hours before she passed away. And the grandmother had asked her family for something to write on. They found this paper napkin. And on it she wrote, "We love you, Steve." And in the photo, she's lying in her hospital bed holding up this napkin with some family members around her. And when this man saw this photo, it provided the hope that he needed to recognize that he was loved. He did matter. And that was the beginning of his journey to transformation. Now, there's a lot of beautiful stories to share there, but I'll just anchor on the fact that this man became not only transformed himself, but he also became a mentor and a guide to countless people in the yards that he was on around him. I have had several people come to me and tell me, I owe my life to him. I am who I am today thanks to his support. And it all started because this tiny moment provided hope. So as you might be struggling through this current challenge that we're facing together, well, what is the thing that's carrying you and giving you hope? For me, for example, doesn't have to be yours, but it's mine, is that I truly believe that all of this is happening for our greater good. That as we move through this season and we come out the other side, we will be stronger, we will be more connected, we will be better, however dimension that is. And that's what gives me hope. When I get frustrated with the situation, when I find it difficult, I rest on the fact that I truly believe this is for a greater good. And that gives me the courage to follow through with what I'm doing in this moment. So apply this lesson that I learned in prison and that you can now implement to your life too. What gives you hope in this season? What can you hold on to? And how can you create hope for those around you? Enjoy experimenting with that and seeing what comes of it. Have an absolutely brilliant day.